Opening day is behind us, so let's look back at how the first games of the year played out on the diamond. Looking first at the NL East, the Braves launched 3 home runs as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 5-0. The Cubs combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Fish in Miami 3-0. The St. Louis Cardinals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 3-2. The Washington Nationals picked up, 19 hits in this one as they ran over the Reds 15-4. The Rockies got a road win against Arizona 4-2. The Los Angeles Dodgers defeated the visiting Giants 3-1. The Milwaukee Brewers grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-2. The Rays combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 2-1. The Yankees swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 11-6. The Orioles grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 3-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates totaled 11 hits as they bested the Tigers in extra innings 10-4. The White Sox sent 3 balls into the seats as they dethroned the Royals 12-3. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 4-3. The Tribe combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-2. Jose Altuve drove home 3 runs, leading the Stros to a win over the Rangers 4-1. That does it for the recap of opening day. Baseball is back. Don't forget to join us tomorrow morning and all season long for the latest.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, are coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 down. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Albies brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Up next will be Nick Williams. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
And it's 1-1. Williams is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Foul ball, however, strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Flaherty is there, and a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Nothing for the Phillies to start. Atlanta coming up. We're just getting started on MLB Network. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
At the plate, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Nola is there, and he has it for the out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This is a pitcher he's had some good success against in his career. He's hitting over 350 against him in a pretty good amount of at-bats. You can bet they're both aware of that, and we'll see who gets.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2. Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hit out towards second. Hernandez right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set and the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground but foul. Albies on third with 2 out. And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home. Line drive to center field. And that is going to be a base hit that chases home our first run as the Braves take a 1-0 lead.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Stepping in now, Kurt Suzuki. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 5. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Braves 1 and the Phillies nothing. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Little dribbler back at him. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball that just misses inside.
No strike.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Number 20 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting second. Third baseman number
Digging in, Michael Franco, his career line with Bolton Avage. He brings a 4 for 12 line. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail this one 1-0. The next to bat for Atlanta, number 20. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Number 20.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Santana's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Batting 8th. Third baseman Ryan Flaherty.
In now, Ryan Flaherty. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The 1-0. He pulls this one into right. Williams is there, 2 down.
Batting 9th. Pitcher Mike Fultonevich.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Fultonevich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Crawford gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. So stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 2-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Swanson picks it up. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Aaron Nola. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Ender Inciarte.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. Albies, a Venezuelan-born ball player. This is his second year as a major leaguer. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Williams ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. Second home run early in the year, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
In now, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 1-1, here it comes. Yanked fouled off to the right. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Markakis. One down. Striding in once again, Nick Williams, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball one.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big zero in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
There's a strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Here's a high pop-up. Swanson is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Inciarte on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in to try it again. Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is under it. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Number 20 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. Williams back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. A ball and no strikes. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. And that retires the side. Braves retired on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. And that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Maikel Franco. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
From the stretch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup. And
in just a sec, as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score one, maybe two. Now the relay home, and he's in there safely, as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play. So 2 runs are in on the double there, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game. Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch, lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis on the run, lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. No, the call is that he trapped it.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s, getting it at him.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Now batting, pitcher.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Swanson on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Digging in once again, Nick Williams. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit down the line at first. The 0-1 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And a breaking ball stays outside.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Soft liner to the right side, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's 5-2.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Grounded up the first baseline. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, this has been a different guy in the 5th inning. First 4 innings on cruise control. 5th inning, nothing seems to be able to work. He needs to find that focus back.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
3-1.
5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Count is full.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. Home half of the 5th coming up. Philadelphia is on top 5-2. Digging in, Ryan Flaherty. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Ryan Flaherty.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right side. Gloved by Santana, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Top pitcher, number 26, Mike Fulton-Evans.
Lane Adams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Here's Ender Inciarte.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
In the dirt here, goes to third with it, and they say he beat the throw, safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Pulled toward right center field. Herrera on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. In to score, the runner from third.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. They'll throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
So 1-1 home. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Coming in is Hoskins. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Phillies lead it 5-4. Sam Freeman is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses for ball one.
No strike.
One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Santana waiting on a 1-1. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
In now, Michael Franco. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back easily. Runners off for second. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base run.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Franco is retired, 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Alfaro. He's set and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Popped him up. Albies waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Phillies go down quietly there. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Ready for another chance? Kurt Suzuki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Suzuki.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Standing in now, number 20. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Dansby Swanson. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 46, Adam Yorkie.
Into the box now, Ryan Flaherty, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down out there. And a relay home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Chris Stewart will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. And here's a cold strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Franco has it to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Back here at SunTrust Park, all even at 4 as we start the 7th. And before that first pitch is thrown, we give you a look at the game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 30, Peter Moylan.
Digging in to try it again, J.P. Crawford, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
1-1 the count now. Slider, more of a slurve right there, but it's 1-2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Aaron Altair will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Aaron Altair.
And that misses inside 1-0.
1-0.
That's wide, 2-0.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2-1 now. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
From the stretch. Smoke toward third. He's got it. There's one. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. This ball game still tied 5-all. Tommy Hunter will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Tommy Hunter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Franco scoops it up, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Number 1, second baseman,
Ready for another shot now, Ozzie Albies. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Williams is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Up next will be Nick Williams. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
Now he'll step off. 1-1 home. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here now the 2-2. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Here comes the go-ahead run. And a relay to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Al Minter is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. No outs, nobody on. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skill. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So now Carlos Santana. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now both runners are breaking. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 20 comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now the 1-0 misses inside off the plate.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
This is skied into short left center. Inciarte on the run. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Riding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looking to minimize the damage here. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Pitch rides in on him here as this is popped weakly toward the left side of the infield. Flaherty will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Phillies on top, 7-5. Hector Neris is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 50, Hector Neris. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot. Number 4.
Next to bat for Atlanta, Kurt Suzuki. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. In now, number 20. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the run is Hoskins. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 7-5. Back here in the Atlanta metro area on MLB Network, set to go in the 9th from SunTrust Park. Digging in now for Philadelphia, number 4, as he'll get his campaign at the plate started right here. Daniel Winkler enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle.
Swanson brings it in.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the center fielder,
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Odubel Herrera. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. And that's over. 2-1. Fouled away. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third baseline. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, whew, that's a nice job hitting right there.
First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back standing. Stepping in now, Nick Williams. A ball and no strikes. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Herrera's off and running. Popped him up. Freeman in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. He'll try it again from first. With the swinging bunt up the line. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. The 1-2. This is skied into short left center.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Herrera is off at first with 2 away. He stays alive, still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Little dribbler down the line. Fielded cleanly, and he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. They're still up 7-5. Pat Neshek takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 93, Pat Neshek.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ryan Flaherty. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Third baseman,
And the pitch.
Flaherty.
Ground ball right side. Santana's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, the pitcher, Daniel Winkler.
Charlie Culberson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 60, Charlie Culberson.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Rounded down the third baseline. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Here's Ender Inciarte. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Williams back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's 1 for 2. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
7-5 tonight's final. The Philadelphia Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tommy Hunter claims the win out of the pen, his first. Pat Neshek wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first